Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship reading for Aquarius. How are you guys? Any relationship, friends, family, married, single, anything in between, take it how it best resonates. If it doesn't, just leave it behind for someone else. Aquarius, oops, there we go. You got a few cards wanting to come out. I have someone here looking at a situation. This is often a communication, but it's someone who's hoping a situation is successful. They're hoping, but they often don't communicate clearly because there's a lot of apprehension of what to say because they want something. Okay, now it could be an invitation to your home, could be something to do with your house, your home, your financial foundation. But I do see this as somebody at a crossroads. This is sometimes a person who's apprehensive of even approaching someone. Now it could be a neighbor, someone there, but they want it to be successful. But like I say, they're apprehensive of exactly how to communicate. So often it lacks clarity. Yeah, they're a little shy. They're very apprehensive. There's a little bit of a fish in the cup. So this is somebody who wants something, and they're often not very emotional. So this is someone who's a little unsure of, whether it's going to be, and this is the issue, whether it'll be successful. They want it to be, but you can see there's a fish in a cup. Yeah, and it could be an invitation. Yeah, we see somebody here. Now we see the Queen of Pentacles. Now this could be yourself or a person. You could be the person who's, feeling this way. But it could be, if you are in that Queen of Pentacles energy, this is someone who likes to have a comfortable home. So it's an energy of feeling comfortable. So I feel it's an energy of making this person feel comfortable to communicate. That's what it's all about. So they can approach. Now, it could be an invitation to a party, a celebration, a gathering, but it's often a person who's kind of fishing for something here. They want something. They likely want you to invite them over. More often than not, yeah. But the Queen of Pentacles is very gracious. Someone who makes people feel comfortable. So that's what I feel it is. They're not very comfortable with it here. Yeah, I feel you're going to see the truth. Okay, it's seeing the truth. There's a little aha moment. And it's an energy of approaching someone too. But this is someone at a crossroads here, possibly in their life. They could be reflecting on something that happened before. And this is why they're apprehensive. Whether it has to do with you or anything else. You see an energy of change. It's an energy of some sort of change, moving, relocating. They're fishing for info. They want to know something. Now, maybe you've moved or relocated, but they are looking for some kind of truth. And I feel yourself, if you are the feminine energy here, I feel you're going to see this truth. Yeah, so being a little cautious. See, they offer one little cup, nothing more. Okay, so I do feel you're going to, this is them also playing it safe. Now, this could be you doing this. Okay. Or if you are an Aquarius masculine, this is the person here. It's about being comfortable. Someone's not so comfortable here. They're a little careful. They're playing it safe. You see the way they communicate. They want it to go in their favor. No, there could be something to do with the timing, and it has to do with seeing some truth. They want this victory. But this is someone who often should just tell someone the truth. Yeah, just sort of, it's an energy of just sort of speaking up. But that's that little light bulb, see, the little idea. So there's some kind of idea that someone's coming up with here. They're looking at, they're planning something. Let's have a look to do with this Page of Pentacles. Why is this here? Yeah, see, it's an offer, an invitation. And what they really want is they're hoping that you will invite them over. Or to a party, a gathering of some sort. Yeah, you've got a King of Cups. This is someone who definitely wants love. You can see their energy, but they're hoping you will indulge them. Indulge me. Offer me this cup. This is someone who's often kind of used to, where this often works for them. It goes in their favor, but I feel yourself, you're going to play it safe. It's going to kind of keep your feelings to yourself because I feel like indulge me, give me what I want. And that's exactly what's happening. Now, it doesn't mean they're up to anything because they are kind and compassionate. They are wanting love, but it is the indulging king. And often it's a person who has a few drinks before they reach out. They could have some Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in their chart, but it is someone who's in their feelings here. Yeah, they may want to come and visit you, want to come and see you. And it could be because maybe you're a little unapproachable. Okay, often that's the energy. So they're kind of weighing the pros and the cons, back and forth, should I or shouldn't I? Now you might contemplate this, whether you should or shouldn't too. But it's telling you to look at the story they tell you. What is this person telling you? But it's not what they are, it's what they're not telling you. And it's not like they're not emotional. They just don't, some people just don't know what to say. And it could be yourself too. You might make up some kind of excuse here because you're feeling that something's a little off. Yeah, so it has to do with making a decision, a failure to see. Yeah, take off the rose-colored glasses, the blindfold, but I do feel there's some sort of indecision here. Yeah, this is someone who chooses their words wisely. There's a story, so listen, take off the rose-colored glasses and listen to what they say. It's not what they are saying, it's what they're not saying. And it doesn't mean they're up to anything bad. We'll just see. Yeah, it's often they're shy, you know, they want love and they're just a little shy, a little unsure. Yeah, you can see this is an energy of looking at whether this situation serves you, whether it's in your best interest. I feel like you're going to look at this. You're going to go, aha. I feel this is someone where the situation doesn't serve them either, because it looks like it could be something that's already played out. They never got what they wanted, because the Queen of Pentacles is an energy, which I feel is yourself playing it safe, where you look, the situation may not serve. You know your worth and value. You see? So if the situation's not going to serve them, but you're going to look at this and see the truth. Yeah, this could be somebody coming back around. They're hoping things go in their favor this time around, but a lot has to do with the timing of something too. Yeah, see, it has to do with the truth. It's that physical connection. It's an energy of, you know, I feel it's just somebody who lacks the confidence to say what they really want to say, or they're just not good with words. But you have to look at what they're not saying. Okay. That's the energy of this, making some sort of choice. But I also feel this person doesn't see why the situation often doesn't go in their favor if it's something that's happened. Someone who often comes back around, right? Yeah. Let's have a look at the Lovers. A little Gemini energy here. But this is often someone who, you know, it has to do with a bond, a connection. See, they want something. They want to connect. But you're seeing the truth. Now, this is often someone who can say, indulge me, give me what I want, maybe, and then I'll give you what you want. And that's where I feel you need to see the situation may not serve. Yeah, it has to do with someone being single. So often this is someone fishing for information, too. They just want to know if you're single. Okay, you might see that too. And it could be too what they're not telling you. Make sure they are single. Make sure this isn't someone who just wants to be single and they're looking for friends with benefits kind of energy. So it's an energy of looking out for yourself, looking out for number one. But I do feel this is, for the most part, I really feel it's just the way someone communicates. They're very curious. There's things that they want to know. They're fishing for info. They probably just want to know if you're single too, if you don't know who it is. Okay. But like I say, the situation may not serve. Yeah, you can see a little Taurus energy, some Virgo energy. Yeah. Like I say, I mean, I feel like you deserve better. And that's what I feel like you're seeing. You deserve better. And I honestly feel like this is someone who's probably seeing that now. And I do feel they're weighing the pros and the cons if they should reach out again. Some Taurus energy, Taurus, Gemini cusp. Yeah. You know, it's lifestyle habits, the way someone conducts themselves. There's a need for change. So a change of lifestyle, the way someone behaves. It has to do with morals and values. Yeah, see, this is someone I feel, see, it's an energy of negativity. They're not getting what they want. But this is often someone, once they get what they want, they often ghost and ignore the other person. This is where I feel the situation doesn't serve. I see a lot of negativity, but what I really feel with this person, for most of you, they have insecurities. They feel insecure about sharing their feelings, saying what they really need to say. But it's often, I do feel like I say, it's the indulging king. Indulge me. See, they want you to invite them. But I do think this is an energy where someone is now looking at this. They're seeing the truth. They're seeing this clarity. They're there going, aha. See, it has to do with whether something's in your best interest. See, whether this is in your best interest. And they're looking at this too. It has to do with someone who likes to feel safe and secure. They're not making you feel secure. Okay, and I think you know this person's insecure too. But I feel this is also a person who Like I say, they're back and forth. Should I or shouldn't I? And this is often a person who, like I say, they're either wanting to know if you're single or they actually just want friends with benefits. They really just want to stay single. They like the love, the nurturing, and all that. But like I say, it has to do with committing. This is somebody here who, maybe non-committal. This is often a person who has insecurities, or they feel like they're not good enough, that you're out of their league, so they often behave this way. All isn't what it seems here. Yeah, this is someone who needs to release baggage from a past relationship. See, it's an energy of taking responsibility, being reliable. It has to do with whether you can rely on this person. So if this is someone who's done this before, okay, and they've done this before, they may not be reliable. They might actually ghost you, ignore you, but it's all due to their own insecurities. Okay, it has to do with they need change of lifestyle, change of habit, change of plans. And it's also an energy of change of schedule, where somebody kind of, expects you to, just indulge them. I feel some of you might make up excuse and say, hey, I got plans. But this is often what they will do once they get what they want. So just for some of you, for the most part, I really feel this person doesn't have bad intentions. But it's an energy of some sort of agreement. It has to go in both people's favor. See, this is someone who, it always goes in their favor. They always get what they want. And this is an energy of not being on the same page. So it has to do with poor communication for the most part. Yeah, see, some of you are taking lessons learned from the past. I'm going to move on to avoid a disaster. But I really do feel there's an energy of someone here who really just wants to get to know you. So, like I say, it's an energy of change, coming back around. Okay, now if this is somebody who keeps doing this, and you've experienced this more than once with the same person, this has to do with someone who may not change. They may do exactly the same thing they did before. So, like I say, it's the indulging king. They love the nurturing, kind, compassion. See, they're manifesting. It's a form of manipulation. So they're kind of manipulating here. They actually have everything they need. They have the skills, the tools, everything they need to manifest their desires. This person desires you. They want you, but I feel they have insecurities. They probably feel like you're out of their league. The situation's out of reach, but you have to look at whether this is in your best interest. You see, is this person, see, and this is where I feel too, like, because they're not telling you. And I do think this person sees why they aren't getting what they want. And that's what I feel's happened. Yeah. So someone who doesn't really want to take the time to get to know someone. They could be at a distance too, but I see this ending this cycle, distancing yourself from this person. There is somebody who probably is at a distance too, and they want to come and see you, but it has to do with being comfortable in your home. Would you be comfortable having this person in your home? That's why I feel. Just be a little cautious there. Yeah, I do see options, opportunities. See, this is someone looking at how something will play out. See, fantasizing, romanticizing, wanting things to go in their favor. But yeah, this is somebody who definitely has baggage, and I do see it's being released. The situation doesn't serve them. Past relationship baggage. Could be someone who was treated like they weren't good enough. So they have a lot of insecurities. And you can see this is someone looking back, feeling beat up. They just feel like giving up. You see? But it has to do with someone here who doesn't really want to give up. They come back. They have a tendency to come back around. And you can see this is someone who feels like there's not a lot of hope. See, they're focused on something negative. And this is why I feel overall all isn't what it seems with this person. So, but it's telling you to look at this, whether the situation serves. Okay. This is someone who needs to learn their own worth and value. They need to learn to love themselves first. You see? Yeah. I feel like you're looking out for yourself. You're looking out for number one here. Yeah. See, here for a good time, not a long time. It's a level of maturity. This is someone who's just not ready for commitment, but yet they're, some of you have choices here too. Like you could be reflecting yourself on past choices, the lessons that you've learned, okay, to avoid a disaster with someone here. But yeah, I do feel this is someone who has some kind of regrets, because I feel this is something that's likely already happened. Yeah, see, it's about asking someone out. Now, one thing I do see about a person with this energy, if you can make them comfortable enough to communicate, okay, then this person kind of levels up. They ask you out. See, this is someone who regrets not asking you out, taking you on a date. See, but I feel this is someone who just wasn't reliable. They weren't, you can't depend on this person. So it's an energy of someone, you know, that change of plans, the excuse. Yeah, so I like I say, it's someone coming back around, possibly doing the same thing. Somebody here who may never change. So it's telling you to trust your inner knowing. I feel like you already know the answers you're seeking. I feel like you know, okay, the situation with this person. I feel like you see the truth. But this is often someone trying to come up with some kind of idea. And I do see positive news. They're rather enthusiastic. But like I say, it's somebody who focuses a lot on self. Okay, they focus a lot on themselves. They're looking out for themselves. So, yeah, some of you, if you've got choices too, and you are comparing someone to someone else, there is no comparison. Yeah, I feel someone regrets not actually asking you out on a date and being more romantic too, because it has to do with romance, being romantic. But yeah, it's often a person who has other options. If they don't get what they want from one person, they get it somewhere else. This is often a person who shows up with a bottle of wine, something to drink, indulge. So be very cautious about this person, okay? I'm not saying they're up to anything, but you have to make that decision in the heart of the reading whether it serves. Yeah, it has to do with whether it's in your best interest. This is sometimes a person who comes in, you know, it's a little spontaneous. They just kind of want you to change your plans suddenly and kind of indulge them. And I do feel there's a lack of respect, okay? So it has to do with respect here. So, yeah, I feel like you can see this doesn't serve. Yeah, but I also see a scenario with someone who's also making a choice between someone who's the Queen of Pentacles, marriage material, someone who's very comfortable, someone who's, you know, makes people comfortable in their home, somebody who makes a great partner. And I do see a choice where someone may have chose somebody who was younger, and it didn't go in their favor. So we have someone here who has regrets, and I feel like you know who this is. Yeah, there's the Empress. See, this is your inner wisdom, your inner knowing. You've learned a lot of lessons. You know your worth. You deserve better. Okay? And that's what I feel. Somebody sees that you deserve better. And I do feel they have regrets. They may have chose somebody younger, made a choice, back and forth, on and off, couldn't make up their mind. Yeah. See, it has to do with someone who's often non-committal. But it has to do with committing. It has to do with somebody here treating someone right. You deserve better. And this is also where you may see too, after time, you may have changed. This person may not be right for you. Okay? Yeah. So I feel that you're just going to have to look at this. I really feel like, yeah, see, there's an energy of someone who walks away. This is often a person who walks away when it's time to make a commitment too. Here for a good time, not a long time. But I do see some of you having a choice, comparing someone to someone else, okay? Or they're comparing you to someone else. So, yeah. See, somebody, it's a Nine of Cups. See, nobody got what they wanted. I feel like you were interested in this and nobody got what they wanted because someone walked away. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling, you see. And I actually feel maybe there was a date at some point and this person wasn't very romantic, or, I don't know, maybe someplace where they took you. But yeah, because I do see this as someone looking at how this all played out, why it didn't go in their favor, why things didn't work out the way they wanted. So, but I feel like with yourself, that if you are the feminine watching this, it's saying to ground yourself and look. This is where you look at, see the bigger picture, look into the future. Do you see yourself with this person? Okay. I suppose if they changed and they come in right, but I feel some of you thanks but no thanks. I don't know if you're even still interested because I see change where you've gone through a lot of change. You've changed and this person hasn't. And I also feel some of you have changed the type of person that you're interested in. This person's no longer your type, you see? And that's what I feel too. But I feel you have a person who may have like rejected you or ignored you too. And they didn't treat you right. You deserve better. So, yeah. Yeah, see the crossroads, the choice. This is often a person, like I say, they chose somebody else and got rejected. Okay, or it didn't go to the next level. Commitment. But this is somebody here that needs to level up. It's about leveling up. Yeah, we have a person longing for love, missing someone. This is generally a person who's very family oriented, but if you are comparing someone to someone else, this person could be different. But I feel some of you have changed your type here. This is someone here who just may not no longer be your type. Why? Because you've leveled up. Yeah, it's an energy whether someone's at your level, and it doesn't mean age, it's level. And I do see an energy of someone longing for love, missing someone. Someone's doing a lot of reminiscing here. Yeah, see, this is someone missing someone. I don't know if this is a friend or they wanted friends with benefits or they were just on and off. But I feel like you've changed. And even your type, whether they still are. Yeah. Because I feel nobody got what they wanted. See? Nobody got what they wanted. You didn't get what you wanted. They didn't get what they wanted. Now, I also see the Queen of Pentacles is sometimes a person who acts aloof. And they give the person an impression that they just want to be single. So this is where you have to see the truth and look at the facts of the situation. But yeah, I see a choice. And I do see an energy of friends. Somebody here, you know, friends with benefits. I would watch that. But, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who often is friends first. So this is how you can tell if this person's sincere, is tell them you'd like to just be friends first. Okay. You may have connected with a person through children if you're single parents. But I feel, you know, let's just be friends first and just kind of see what happens. But to be honest, honestly, some of you, I do feel this is someone who's going to, you know, it's an energy of going your separate ways here. Yeah. The friend zoning. And it's possible this is what's happened, see, where something just feels a little off. It doesn't feel right. Now, some of you definitely, I do see choices, weighing the pros and the cons, comparing someone to someone else because of the lessons you've learned. So if you have a King of Cups coming in, if you have someone who's trying to, you know, indulge, they try to manipulate a little bit to get you to invite them to their home. Yes, often it's because they're insecure. Okay. But really, I do feel it has to do with someone's level of maturity, because we have a person here, like I say, they're kind of not ready for commitment. I don't know if this is someone you knew when you're young. I do see some Sag energy, maybe when they were younger. Maybe you felt something was off or they weren't right for you. Whatever it is that happened here. But there is a choice and a life path decision. Some of you actually have a person you knew when you were young. Okay, I can see that. Where you were just kind of friends. Never really went to the next level. Okay, now maybe something happened here between the two of you. But one of you walked away. Because you never got what you wanted. You weren't really fulfilled here. So, I don't know. There was definitely a date. But I feel someone regrets not actually asking you out on a real date, to be honest. Yeah, see, it's an energy of something new. It's about everything coming out in the open. I see happiness and joy. After a period of time, someone's looking at this differently, feeling differently. Now, this could be someone where when you were young, you didn't feel the same. Maybe you'll feel different about this person now. So it's saying to just kind of temper your passions, emotions, and just be patient. I would say let's just be friends first if you want to give this a try. Okay, but others of you, like I feel you've had something on and off, and I do feel it has to do with the timing. So something to do with the timing of something here. And I do feel you deserve better. Okay, you definitely deserve better. And I think you have a person who's like that. So it could be someone coming in to apologize. Okay. But I would be careful of anyone who manipulates. Just watch for the manipulation. Okay, because I do see there's that energy. Now, you could be comparing two people where they kind of mirror each other. But one of these people is different from the other if you have two. Okay, and I do feel someone here growing up. So someone here is growing up, leveling up, where they're different now. So I do see happiness and joy. And I do see, this person shining a light, looking for clues and answers on the path in their love life. They're looking at this. See, looking for answers within. Oh, see, they're shining a light. They're seeing things very clearly now. They want to start something, but I feel somebody is fishing for information to see if you have more than anything. So it could be someone you knew when you went to school, when you were young, or it was a crush that never went anywhere, because I see something didn't go to the next level. Now, whether that meant commitment or that physical connection, but you can see when someone's younger, seeing the truth, here for a good time, not a long time. It may not be the same person, but I do feel there's one situation here that does not serve you. It's not in your best interest. Yeah, see, it says, because you've got, see, there's a couple you're comparing. They're very much the same, but yet different, but there's something different. This one person, it's for different reasons. They're shy, they're apprehensive. So I feel like you have a choice here, Aquarius. So take off the rose-colored glasses and see the difference between these two, because you could miss an opportunity with someone here, even if you have known them before, or it's just a crush, okay, where they come in the same, because it's like you're looking at things that you've already learned. Like, wait a minute here. Someone fishing for information. Some of you may have made up an excuse too, because when you were young with somebody, or younger, or some time ago, where you just weren't ready for this person, or something was off, you felt they weren't right, or, you know, it's just young. It's people who don't even really, you know, understand love and their emotions and feelings. So that's what I do see. Possibly yourself made up an excuse. Yeah, but I feel nobody got what they wanted. And I do see this energy of this person coming around. So if you have a person from when you were young coming back around, they may be different now. And I do see Sag energy, which is interesting. Maybe Leo for some of you. Yeah. But this is an energy of someone who's definitely emotionally mature. And I do feel some of you have somebody who comes in with that Page of Pentacles. They come in and they try to manipulate you to invite them over. Okay, so if this person does this, I'm not so sure one of these people doesn't have bad intentions. Okay, and you are, I feel, reflecting on a situation that happened before. So I feel another person, but I feel you made up excuses. See, made up an excuse here because you didn't feel comfortable with something here. You didn't feel safe. But I feel this is, yeah, it's trying to tell me a scenario here, because that's where the lessons come from. Yeah, it has to do with someone putting in the effort. See, some of you you're focused more on work. Okay. But it has to do with an energy of someone building up that confidence. And that's what I feel. It has to do with someone putting in the effort. And now we have, see, is that possibly the one that got away? Is this someone thinking things through? See, they're reflecting on this, thinking it through, choosing their battles. This is someone who let you get away. They didn't fight for what they wanted. And it could have been yourself being too shy to express yourself to someone, okay, that you didn't feel comfortable. Maybe you didn't feel right. But now I'm seeing more mature energy, being more mature. But I think this is someone here who didn't actually get around to asking you out on a real date. But I also see the scenario with some of you went on a date with someone and you never really, it wasn't emotionally fulfilling. Okay, they kept feelings to themselves. They may have been, I don't know, maybe a little cold or something here. But see, it has to do with confidence. See, this has to do with this person being confident. I feel there was a lack of confidence, but also that youthful energy is. See, this person was somebody who talked a lot. I feel they were a lot of fun, but whatever it was, it didn't last. And it has to do with the lack of confidence. Now, maybe it was yourself where you made up an excuse and this person didn't come in and fight for what they wanted, because I feel they're looking at how something played out. And I think this person's going to come towards you. I feel they're coming in different. But I do feel some of you have a person who does this. They keep coming back around doing the same thing. Okay, and you're going to compare this person to the other person. But the person who you knew a long, long time ago, okay, I feel quite some time ago, is different. But I feel the other person who comes in and wants you to indulge, they're going to act exactly like they did before. This is where you have to make this choice, this decision. See, I feel like it's you having to make a decision. I don't think it's their indecision, but it's also something they didn't see. Maybe you were shy or you're seeing that they were. So this is an interesting energy. It's all about the lessons you learned, your wisdom, your knowledge, the things you already know. Okay, so apply that to this situation. You know one of these people. Actually, I feel like you know both, but some of you could have somebody new coming in and you're comparing. So I do see looking for clues and answers into the past, a past path. The path that you were on when you were younger. But I feel like it could be this person too. Very much so, yeah. They're having a massive epiphany. They're having this sudden, massive realization. See, they're very happy. Some sort of, it could be someone finding out you're single too, and they're like, oh, wow. So much excitement. See, happiness, sudden, some kind of sudden happiness and realization. So, and it could be yourself, but I feel like it's them. Yeah, I see Sag. This is an energy. See that the energy of somebody who, comes in and chases. This is someone, when they want something, they go after it. But you're not chasing. See, and this is why this person should have went after you. They let you get away. And that's what I feel. They could be even a little angry at themselves here. But I feel this person's coming in. Yeah, I feel this is overall the one that got away, but I do think there's another person here who I feel has come back around before, and you've walked away before because they come in and they're just looking for attention. So you're going to compare the two, but you're going to see one of these people is different than the other. Okay? So I actually feel this could happen all around the same time, or you're just going to compare because you're going to feel something here. You're going to sense something, and it's telling you to take a little pause and kind of look at it. Because I really would hate to see you miss an opportunity with someone, because there's a difference with being shy, okay, and apprehensive, but there's also sometimes people who tell you a story. They manipulate. They tell you a story. Okay, and they don't always tell you the whole truth. But I see a person here who's looking at this. They should have fought for this. They should have went after you. They shouldn't have let you get away. Okay. And it could be both, but you may have to make a choice between two here. But yeah, and I do see, this is someone here, whether someone is sincere. It's telling you to look at the sincerity. The person who's happy to be friends first is the person who will be sincere. Okay. Now, if you dated this person in the past and they were sincere, you never went to the next level. They took you out, maybe, spent some time with you. But I feel you're the feminine, the Queen of Pentacles energy, Aquarius, it's yourself. It's a situation that didn't serve you. So it's telling you basically yourself not to do this again. Okay. If you feel uncomfortable, if something doesn't feel right, don't be afraid to express it. But I feel you made up an excuse with this person when you were young. For whatever reason. It's likely different for everyone. Maybe you felt things were off or something wasn't right, or maybe you were just uncomfortable. You were young. Okay. And this could even be yourself in that energy. But I really feel like you're going to compare someone here. Yeah. See, I see this. There's something positive news, an opportunity, some sort of invitation or event coming up. Now, maybe you've run into this person, or you're going to run into them. So there's this sudden happiness. This person's happy. They're looking for clues, and they're having this massive aha. And that's what I feel. And that Knight of Swords came out. They should have went after you and shouldn't have let you get away. So if this is something that's already happened again, and this person come in and they didn't approach you, it's possible you're raising the bar kind of high, or they feel now that you're out of their league, whatever. And you may have felt that way about them when they were young. They were out of your league. See, there's insecurities here. I can feel it. And it has to do with the timing. Because it's like a whole new cycle started. It's like you're older now. You're more mature. See, there's that pause. It says take a pause and look at this from a different perspective. Okay. And it could be them too, looking at this different, because I feel this is someone who, you're the one that got away. They let you get away. They should have chased after you. They should have chased after you. So, because you're not, and I feel like you are not chasing, because the Queen of Pentacles doesn't chase. Yeah, this person's definitely more successful now. They're mature. They're grounded. There's the power couple. I think you got something special cooking here. I got to be honest. I feel like it's hard sometimes when the cards come out in certain ways, when you can see two distinct scenarios. And I'm one of those people who sees them. And I always look for them, because there's no way every single person watching this video has got the exact same thing. Even with the variables going on, the storyline, because that's what I look for, is the story. And I can see here, this is someone looking at how it played out. This is someone who didn't take time to get to know you. You know, they just kind of moved on. But this is someone who I feel is, you know, they could have moved and relocated too, I feel, because it could be someone coming back around, relocating. So some of you, and I do see possibly the energy of 3 where you're having this epiphany. So there's something to do with yourself. Things you need to release yourself, to let go of so you can have success. But one of these people, the situation does not serve in your best interest. And I do think that's where you learned something very valuable here. And you're going to apply that to this. And I also feel this person, I mean, this is someone planning something, preparing. They're stable, they're grounded. This is someone coming after you. And I do feel they have Sag in their chart, or they could be. Okay, the King and Queen of Pentacles is often just 2 people who, now I do see it's an energy of 2 people who look at each other often across the room and there's a spark. But it's also 2 people often act aloof, like they're not interested, because especially if you already know each other and you find yourself at the same place, and that's what it looks like. And if it hasn't happened, it's going to. If you got a party, a celebration, a family reunion, a gathering of friends, you know, some sort of little reunion energy, this is where I feel this person's looking at this. And they're seeing things very clear. And they're feeling really happy. Like they're excited about something here. This is someone who has that newfound excitement, and that's a spark. And I feel it's yourself too. That spark of attraction, that spark of curiosity. And it's all about love, right? Yeah, someone who's been just the feminine here too. Both people just focusing on work, doing your own thing. But this is where 2 people kind of go down their own path, and then they come together when they're more stable and more mature and ready. So there it is. They could have a little Aries in their chart. Now this could be someone who feels a little bit like a fool because they didn't come after you. See, they're afraid to take the risk. See, but this is often, if you have Aries in your chart, you may have gone down a different path. This is where you go down different paths when you're young. So there definitely was some heartache or the fear of being hurt. Okay? Yeah. But I do see leaving heartache in the past. Yeah, some of you, you know, fool me once, fool me twice, fool me 3 times. You definitely have one person here who's a manipulator. That's what I feel the situation doesn't serve. But one of these people who's young, that you knew when you were young, they're coming in. Okay, so really watch for this. Like if you get invited to a celebration, a gathering of people you haven't been around in a long time, take the opportunity. I feel like you're mature now to handle it. And I also feel you're going to, some of you have the skill. See, this is one of your skills, is making people feel comfortable. Okay, to talk to. So if you can do that with this person, they will strike up a conversation. So pretty interesting energy. I like this reading. I feel the excitement here, a celebration, a gathering, and this person's just like, you know, that's the spark, but it's that tower moment too, where they have that realization. It's about doing something different, trying something different. See, you're different now, but they're also different. So there's the communication. They're going to strike up a conversation. And see, some of you, I do see multiple opportunities coming in. Now, you could be someplace where there's actually a couple people that you've dealt with. One of them I feel more recent. One of them definitely from a long time ago. And this is where it's going to get a little overwhelming. Now, some of you been there, done that with one of these people. I feel like you're confident enough to know. You can see it won't serve you. But the other one I feel could end up being your hopes and dreams. Okay? But you, I feel the feminine needs to let go of something here. It's about speaking up. Okay, not being too shy. And I actually feel you and somebody here both have that. You have that in common. So you have an Emperor coming in. See, we have this beautiful energy of this person. They've mastered the elements of the Kings. They've learned a lot of lessons. I feel they're very stable. I do feel they're popular. They have friends and family. You may even have something in common where you know each other. You suddenly find out that you're connected through some people that you never knew before. So that's what I feel this person's excited about. They have some Aries in their chart possibly. Okay, but it doesn't have to be. It's just that energy of this person taking a risk, and they're going to be bold because now they're mature, they're more confident. This is someone who wasn't confident before. I feel like you share that lack of confidence, that youthful energy when you were young. Okay, but I feel like you got something special cooking. So don't miss this opportunity if you get an invitation or a friend invites you, a friend of a friend. Okay, I also see the possibility of somebody matchmaking here. But I feel you're both going to get invited to something. I wish you the best. Okay, take care. Have fun with this. Okay, get out with this. One of these people I feel is wonderful. And I feel the only way that you could possibly make a mistake is if you don't take the pause and look at this one person who manipulates. Okay, look at what they bring to the table. The person who this is a form of manipulation. Now it's more mischievous. They don't really mean any harm, but they want you to indulge them, fill my cup. This other person will indulge you. They will be the one inviting you. That's where you're going to see the difference. The person who communicates in a way where you have to kind of look at it and figure out what the heck it is they're after, and it starts to make you feel uncomfortable. Okay, and if you meet somebody online too, and I also see that, don't invite somebody to your home if they try to fish for information or manipulate you into inviting to their home, or they start making up excuses at why they can't invite you to theirs, or they can't meet you here, or they can't meet you there. That's where you will start to feel. If it feels uncomfortable and it doesn't feel right, you know it's not in your best interest. And I do think it's here, so I feel... you're going to avoid the disaster, but it's going to put you off on this path with this other person. You're going to choose. I really like this Emperor. Yeah, this is someone very high vibrational, very positive, very happy, possibly very funny. But I feel one of them is sincere and one of them is not, and it's recognizing that. Okay, take care, and we'll see you soon.